Hey, it's Berserky.
Oh, it's the Berserker!
It's the Zerkies. The Berserky turkey.
Oh shit, Smirk! Smirk's even joining. Actually, I wanted you to pull up. I know you'll have access from it on your Instagram, but
Yeah.
I do want at some point when we're talking about this early on, I would like you to bring up his post. He just did a post yesterday about Super Boof.
Oh, okay.
And we'll just read it, and then it'll be like our introduction. Not our an introduction to the strain. I really liked his post. It's a good way to start. Thank you for joining. I see a few of you. Big Daddy Berserky in the building. Yes, he is. Love it when the homies support. Appreciate you, doggy. Love seeing Smirk in the building. Appreciate your post the other day, Smirk. Had nothing to do with our show, but just by chance we're doing the Super Boof show today. So it just made perfect sense. If you're joining on Twitch, we are here. We are live.
We're live.
Hashington just hasn't hit the go-ahead. So you
We
can't
got-
see our
oh.
beautiful faces.
You can.
Can't see our beautiful faces on Twitch yet. I know that's what they're here for, these beautiful faces.
That's what they're here
Beautiful
for.
faces.
Exactly what
Beautiful
it is.
faces.
Well, on Instagram, and we're back.
And we're back. Now we're on Twitch. They can see us. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, yes, yes. It is Monday, which means it's Monday Hash Live. I am your host, Mr. AZ Dank, and this is my co-host, cameraman, producer extraordinaire, the one, the only, the IG Hashington.
Hello.
And let me start the show by apologizing. We are a little bit late, later than I would like. I'm taking full blame. Right before the show, I actually had a little stomach flare-up. I was feeling like absolute dog shit for about 30 minutes, and I literally just came back to, and we hit the record button because I'm feeling decent. So I apologize for the delay. We do try to go live right at 5, but I'm actually really happy that I'm feeling much better than I was, because I was feeling like death a second ago.
Dog shit, like literal dog
But
shit.
I am actually ready now for the show. I'm feeling good, ready for Super Boof, ready for the Super Boofy Blockberry battle. Of course, returning from last week, we have the newcomer Verdant.
Verdant.
They won last week in the Zorro battle. So of course, let's move on to the Super Boof battle. We have Verdant's Blockberry, and then we are going up against Smack's straight Super Boof.
Boofy.
And now, before we get into this, I wanted to read off of local Grow Legends Smirk's page. He just did a post because his company, Legends of Canna, just attained their own Super Boof cut, which he was not intending to do, but they will be growing Super Boof now, and he had a really good, I think it's on his actual
Oh, Legends
page.
of Canna?
Or no, but he actually made like a post.
Oh, okay.
So we're gonna read Smirk's post for anyone that doesn't follow him. I just really liked, he had a nice little diatribe about Super Boof. Maybe it's
this one? No.
wait, click the last one not pinned.
This one.
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay, maybe it's the Legends page.
That makes sense. That would make more sense.
Let's see. We're going to the Legends of Canna page. This is local company Legends. They just also attained the Super Boof, so why not? It's a Super Boofy type episode.
I can't find it. Legends.
Does he not have it on his page?
You're probably right. Go.
There you go. Oh, there you go.
It was taken down.
Wait, what?
Yep, it was taken down.
Oh,
You can
motherfucker.
tell when you can't click it, that means it's taken down. His account got taken down.
His account got taken? The Legends?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
That's why you can't find it.
Wait, here we go. It's 3-4 posts back in a bud shot of Super Boof on my personal page. Damn, I can't believe the Legends page got taken down. Here we go. Yes. Thank you. Okay, here we go. From Smirk, from a legendary local grower, we have the Blockberry. Bred by Blockhead Buds 2, is Black Cherry Punch crossed with Tropicana cookies. Now, the pheno that is most known from this cross was dubbed Super Boof. It first came on the scene heavy in Michigan, then I started seeing it in Colorado, California, and Arizona. Most of you have already tried it, but for those that have not, it is a lot like a mimosa with a more cherry sweetness to it. It's not tangy, and it isn't as orange, or it isn't Agent Orange. She holds her own in extract form, whether it's in rosin or BHO. She is a major producer. I agree with most of everything he said, and I even added my 2 cents onto that post, because the one great thing about Super Boof that I've always really loved, yes, citrus, but it really does go into a grapefruity mold because of the cherry. I agree with that cherry sweetness, but it damn near, there's been renditions that have truly reminded me of ruby red grapefruit. Not just your average, like, grapefruit sativa strain from back in the day. No, like, we're talking sweet, ruby red grapefruit candy sometimes. And to his point, it is a major producer. And to his point, for Monday Hash Live, you saw us talk about Super Boof a little last season. Super Boof has actually been one of the major played out strains in Arizona. I feel like everyone ended up with like the cut of it. Like whoever the guy is that brought that cut in, that cut got into everyone's hands, and I'm not mad at it because that cut is fucking fire.
Fire.
I've had I want to say the Summis jar from last season is the one that stood out for like a really good Super Boof that everyone was talking about. Of course, Summis, do they still exist?
They do.
They do exist, but they've been bought out. Okay, yeah. Smirk agrees with the grapefruit terps. So today we have the Super Boof battle. Smacks is calling it Super Boof, so theirs is that supreme cut, and then we have Verdant just calling it the straight blackberry, but essentially the same cross. And now we get to compare them and kind of see what's what. And of course, we're going in on Verdant for a second time in 2 weeks because they are a brand new company to the Valley. So it's nice to get to try them. I haven't seen it yet. I haven't been paying attention super to the chat. But if Chomps is here, Chomps once again, I believe he went and got the Blackberry from Verdant, and nice. I believe he saved one last dab of the Smacks Blackberry. So superfan Chomps, always appreciate you. What are you thinking about today's?
I'm excited.
Mr. Yanni McGee over here.
Hey,
oh my God, did you not get sleep?
No, I did not.
Maybe you need to stop waking up so early and going to the coffee shop.
The early bird
or
gets
maybe you
to
need
the
to
grind.
drink more coffee.
The early, my white chocolate matcha didn't do me justice, I guess.
What? Do you hear this? White choc. That's what this man is drinking. White chocolate matcha.
Terps,
what the?
bro? They're terps, all right?
What the fuck are we doing here?
We're living that terpy life.
I swear to God. Okay.
Living that terpy
okay, guys.
life.
Chomps is a goat. Chomps is a freaking goat. Chomps, you're a goat. If you're not here, you're a goat anyways. We got 2 jars to get into. What is the order of the day?
I say we go again with the Smacks. I always feel like we should do the Power 5 guys first.
Oh, okay, Power 5 guys first. Do you have any thoughts on any opinions on Super Boof as it pertains to the Valley? Any Verdant doing the Blackberry Smacks Super Boof? Do you have any? Are you excited? Are you?
I'll quote an old friend that we used to have. The Valley needs to stop growing Super Boof.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Damn.
All right, and I don't know if she would appreciate me repeating it, but yeah. but she is right. The Valley does need to stop growing Super Boof. They need to focus their attention on more exotic terps, more unique terps. Like bring some heat. Not just the same shit everyone else is growing just because you got the cut, right? And I'm a Super Boof lover. I die by that strain. I love tangy terps, the grapefruit terps. Those are my terps. But we need to evolve as a hash community and not just recycle the same thing.
To argue him a little bit, only because I've heard this so much from hashers and consumers alike, I do hear the Super Boof hate. And even me on this show, we often talk about overplayed strains. I said it earlier on, and Super Boof is overplayed even locally. But Your GMOs, your papayas, your super boofs, yes, they're overplayed, but you do have to respect them for their greatness. And if you don't think they're great, that's where I have a problem with you. You don't have to like them, but you got to respect them. Not only are they great hash strains, meaning they produce a lot and all that, but terpy as hell. Maybe it's not your terp, but I love that Super Boof could be from damn near any company and it's going to be fucking fire. Now, not everyone, but it's just one of those that I've probably had more of in that's, yeah, it's like you can't mess Super Boof up. It just...
Super Boof washes well, high return. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just based off numbers at that point.
Well, yeah, but that's why...
And there's nothing wrong with that.
No,
yeah,
there is nothing wrong with that. But that's why I have to make the comment
Super
that
Boof
I
ain't
made.
going nowhere.
The return is fine, but we still need to respect Super Boof because it does have insanely unique citrus terps. I'm just gonna say on Smirk's post, I saw a lot of people just with the it's just Tangy. It's not just Tangy. As a Tangy lover and a huge Tangy smoker back in the day, it's not just Tangy. It's definitely on a different level. So having said all, I hate you. I hate him. I hate him. Having said that, we're gonna start with the Power 5. We're bringing Smacks back to the show with their Super Boof. Let's get it.
Let's get it. Super Boof, Blackberry, Cherry Punch.
Oh, you know what we didn't touch on? We can touch on it a little bit after the show too. But of course, we needed it. I meant to touch on this in the very opening. Instagram's hating ass. We got taken down twice in the last week. We are a hash review page, an Arizona hash review page. We have nothing. There's nothing to take us down for. I can't stand Instagram,
Keep
but
reporting it as a
but I'm glad that we're back, and I'm glad you guys are watching. I had to say that. Okay.
Is this a gram?
Yes.
Damn. So disappointing seeing it in the jar. I looked at it and I'm like, what the fuck? Did you smoke half of it? Damn, that's...
Yeah, a gram, when you're used to getting 2 grams, a gram can look tiny.
That's a good Super Boof.
Oh, damn, he can't... I see the smile on his face.
Yeah, I like it.
He be cheesing.
Yeah, it smells great. It smells sweet. Sometimes I get sour off Super Boofs.
Yeah.
Sometimes this is sweet.
Honestly, I'm almost for the jump. I'm almost gonna disagree with them on this one. I actually get the sour.
Really?
It's like a gassy. It's definitely got
das gas.
It's got a pinch of whatever I'm smelling. The like sourish kind of citrus gas. It's on the back. It's a pinch of it. But on the front is kind of the florally sweet citrus.
Citration.
It has it's leaning towards the ruby red, but for me it's not quite a candy ruby red, but it's definitely leaning towards that ruby red we were talking about. It comes off like a floral pink, a floral red tone to me. But
grapefruit pink?
But floral, yeah. I mean, it
I can see where you get the floral, the small notes in the front.
Yeah, definitely in the front.
I agree with you on the pink thing, whatever. I don't know. Whenever you say like
colors,
purple's got a color.
Yeah,
like,
no,
purple Pez got
things
color.
can taste like
Describe
colors.
purple to me, sir.
First off, you can't because it's just purple.
Exactly.
It's purple.
So purple.
I told him lavender, and then he was like, "No, lavender is lavender."
Lavender is lavender. You can't just say, "All right, it's purple now because
well,
it's
then
purple
is purple.
Okay,
if
what does
lavender
purple
is
taste like?
It tastes like lavender.
What does lavender taste like?
Like fucking purple
You're
flowers.
stupid. You're stupid. Get the fuck out of here. I want to dab now. This is idiotic.
Let's fucking get it. Okay, anyone on Twitch, anyone on Instagram, now's the time. We're taking our first dab. I've been waiting for this moment. I'm actually feeling decent. I'm ready for a dab. We're going in the first Super Boof jar of the day in a Super Boofy battle. Smacks Hash Power 5. Let's fucking get it.
Let's go. Oh, I gotta wait for
Yeah, you gotta wait for my ass.
I'm gonna get my dab. I'm gonna get my tool real quick.
Can I see?
What do you need?
Can we see that chat?
It's right here.
Then what about the Twitch one?
There's nothing in there. No.
There's no one in there?
Oh.
Really? I don't believe that. You believe that?
I mean, it happens.
No, that's never happened.
Fine. I'll check, boss.
Oh my, this guy.
Oh, he's right. You're right.
Yeah, see, exactly.
I don't know why I didn't populate on here. My bad,
fuck?
Twitch. We're missing
Sorry,
all your
Twitch.
fucking shit.
Sorry, Twitch. We missed all your comments because good old producer over here thought he had me.
Leave me alone.
He's like, hey, man,
I work under so much pressure.
It happens. Oh, there's Chomp. We've been talking about Chomp. Chomp's like, I'm here.
Guys, I'm here.
Sorry, Twitch. My producer fucked me on the comments.
What's goody, ninjas? Our cut guaranteed is unique to Verdant source itself. That's what Wiser Bud College. I believe that's one of their.
Wait, where?
Right here.
Okay, I don't know why I'm like behind him. So much boof out there. Okay, we're catching up.
Yeah, there you go. Start from the top.
Okay, so chomps, claps. Okay, damn, I'm glad you're feeling better. Sick background. Shout out for that. I do have both. Not reading that, you fuck. Opinions on Quale. Not a huge fan of Quale myself.
If you get Quale, you got quailed into some mids.
So much boof out here. Was goody. Our cut, okay, so from Verdant, our cut guaranteed is unique to Verdant. Sourced it myself. Good to know. Okay, very, very good to know because I know the super boof that's going around the valley was definitely more of a whore.
Hey,
so nice that you're claiming you got your own. It's good to know. Why are you taking all that away from me?
Just leave me alone. Hold on. I'm not.
What up, boys? Young Chowda in the building. Super boof washes well. Yes, we've established that. We all know the hashers love super boof because it washes well. The point that I'm trying to make, though, you know, GMO washes well, super boof washes well. I feel like papaya washes well typically, but we can't lose respect for these strains just because they are overly produced. It doesn't mean we have to love them.
Quale is boof. Thank you for someone finally saying it. The Valley is in love with Quale, but apparently, I mean, we all know it's boof.
I don't know who Die Living is, but
he's actually smoking on some real shit. Don't get quailed into some shit, bro.
Got it from a taxi driver in Vegas.
The lines. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
I've been to 2 different events and I've gotten to smell over 30 jars of Quale.
And if you like Quale, put it on your podcast.
And you have not seen it on Crack That Seal yet.
How is there 90U trash? There's always 90U trash with a fancy sticker on it. Sorry, we're not here to talk shit no more. I need to stop.
The man asked a question. The man asked a question. I'm here to talk about hash. You keep going. Hash. You keep going because I'm at 1,000.
I fucking hate you.
Whoop, whoop. Okay, in case anyone, because I see some first-time chatters. Now that we're tapped into Twitch. I see some first-time chatters. This is Monday Hash Live. We try to do this every Monday. We bring you Arizona local hash in some form. Lots of times it's from the dispensary. We source the black market, the legacy market, and we even know some of the local home growers. We feature it all, but the one common denominator for Mondays is it typically is going to be Arizona hash products or Arizona cannabis in some shape or form. We like talking Arizona cannabis, Arizona hash, but we like talking hash in general. So feel free, just like we can talk about other companies and stuff, but typically...
Let's go over to Instagram. Kyle's asking, what is your thoughts on the white label Blackwater by Cureleaf?
Chat, this fucking guy.
You love Blackwater, brother. You told me before.
Dead right now.
You're the Blackwater king.
I do. As a strain, I love Blackwater. He's making fun right now, but I do.
about other
To
companies
keep it
and stuff,
serious,
specifically-
I do love Blackwater.
That's
But-
fun.
Kyle, I hate you right now for that. What are you doing over here, you weirdo?
Nothing.
All right. Oh my God, my shaky ass. I don't know why I'm so shaky. Whew. Okay, so with that, Arizona Hash today, in case you're just tuning in, it's a Super Boof showdown. We have the Super Boof from Smacks and Arizona Power 5, anointed by me. We're gonna go in on their Super Boof. and we're gonna-
AZ showing up in proper doinks. Yes, we saw that.
Oh yes, okay, that's something we'll talk about at the end of the show. We talked about it last week. I watched the first round. I did not personally get to see the second round. Fuck you. But I'm super stoked on Smirk and Legends winning 2 rounds. And the biggest thing is they won 2 rounds against California companies.
That's crazy cool.
That's crazy cool.
That's
Crazy
impressive.
cool. Yeah.
Showing out for AZ. Shout out to Smirk. This is dry as fuck. Holy fuck. Cheers. That's probably ready.
Oh wow. Wow.
Delicious. That's grapefruit.
Coat your mouth.
That's grapefruit for sure.
Wow.
Fire.
Yeah. Again, you'll hear me say this a bunch. You might not be a Super Boof fan, but if you hate on Super Boof, just
I take it back.
like to that person's point, Super Boof is the new Tangy. It's the new Tangy. Every 10 years we get a new citrus strain that is ultimate fire. Tangy was that, and I ate that shit up. Super Boof is now that. But they're not the same. They're not the same. Do they have aspects that are alike? 100%. 100%. Let's not get it twisted. I'm not saying they're opposites. By no means. Okay? Now you see why I only have 1 dab left.
That shit's fire. I fucking enjoyed that. God damn.
That was a mouth coater.
Yeah.
Mouth coating. And I want to, for anyone that watched the beginning of the show, I was saying, for me, thank you. For me personally, I was getting more of a, like, not more of, but I was getting the gas. The gas is there, but typically it took a back seat and it really just went into that florally sweet grapefruit.
Isn't Super Boof Blockberry times Blockberry?
No.
No.
We went over this.
Yeah, this one is the Blockberry Black Cherry Punch and
Tropicana
Tropicana cookies.
And so Super Boof, so you know, Mother Truckin', Blockberry, Super Boof is a pheno of Blockberry. It's like the super pheno of it.
Woo.
The next jar we're reviewing in the episode is technically Blockberry.
Technically.
And he said he sourced this himself. So I am expecting maybe something like a smidge different than the Arizona market. Because what I will say, as much as I loved that dab, and I have no idea where Smacks got theirs from, but it does remind me of the classic Arizona one, which is a great one. It's the one. It's
the one.
It's the fucking fire Super Boof.
It's fire. It's redonk.
Hash trees in the building.
Hey, what
Good
up?
to see ya. Good to see ya. Good morning. Tangy 2.0, but in a good way for sure. See, I can't agree with that, Zaina. I can't. I keep seeing people. I keep seeing people say that, but
Say what?
people keep saying that Super Boof is just Tangy 2.0.
Whatever, I guess if you want to dumb it down to that derogatory statement.
That's the thing.
You can if you want.
I'm not. Because the thing that I've been hyping. This is the Super Boof. I know. Shut up. I've been hyping the Super Boof, is because it truly has a grapefruit aspect to it. Grapefruit aspect that one isn't very prevalent in weed, and two, when it was
Prevalent.
that sativa, that grapefruit sativa, that like the old school one. I don't want to like shit on it here, but it is not Super Boof. Super Boof is like a sweet grapefruit with gas. That shit, no. So, anyways, we'll agree to disagree. I do see that it has tangy elements, but the grapefruit portion makes me single it out as being unique.
This dab was brought to you by Smacks Hash.
Oh, look at you. You're amazing.
Bro, I'm trying to fucking dab.
Okay. So, now we can read that comment. Now that I've finished my diatribe, pray to Ray. Oh, I already know who it is. God
Pray to
damn it.
Ray, baby.
Damn it, Ray's on both? What are you doing to me, Ray?
I purchased a gram of indica from Cureleaf. It gave me COVID. That's funny as hell.
Our viewers are the best. You guys crack me the fuck up.
Oh, that is good. That is good.
Smacks my bitch up.
Oh, that is fucking too good.
Smack my boys up.
Whew.
Alrighty. Enjoyment rating.
Fire.
His enjoyment rating, brought to you by AZ Dank, is fire. Enjoyment rating for me. Now that I've had the love fest that I've had for Super Boof, and I will continue because it is the Super Boof episode. It is an overplayed strain, and everyone and their mother had, like, I've had fire Super Boof jars from Summits and all that. So it's like, Arizona's already mastered the Super Boof. So I'm not like surprised here that we got a good Super Boof. That's not,
No.
If it would have been mid or bad,
That would have been upsetting.
then it would have got graded really harshly because there's been so much good Super Boof in Arizona for anyone not in Arizona. Hash Trees gave it an 8.9. I'm curious what our boy Chomps gave it. Our scores, mine can't be that high because Summit is still around, I believe, but I don't know if they're doing anything.
They were purchased by Ponderosa, but it just took them a while to like, start up until the labs got set up.
That's what it is.
Where's Rosenbell? Rosenbell.
I think that was a chick. If I'm not mistaken, it was a female hasher. I say chick. Luckily, we don't have too many female watchers.
Yes, there is. Shout out to it Abby?
Oh yeah, Abby.
Yeah, you're.
I didn't say there
Stay
were zero.
diverse. Shout out to other people at the
I
shop.
always wondered who that Rosenbell is. That's someone I never actually met. I've met a lot of these people. I love it.
Yep.
I've met a lot of these people just not just by chance because the lounge and it. But I never ever met the Rosenbell, and everyone hyped her up, but I don't know her story. She disappeared. Anyways, enjoyment rating for me, this is still a goddamn good ass jar. You gotta support when terps are mouth coating. I can't go as high as an 8.9. I will go in the 8s. I'm gonna go. To me, this jar is just like Bliss's GMO. It's a solid jar of something I've had a lot of good versions of. I think Bliss's, because I hadn't had some fire GMO like that locally, his really like made me go crazy for it. I'm gonna go 8.1 because it's super boof. Great jar though.
Oh, I want to read this for sure.
Definitely a jar that I would, buy if I wanted citrus terps like that, like 100%, and would be happy.
All right.
Okay,
so,
to the chat.
First time chat, scanner payback.
Okay, so first time chat, scanner payback. At Chomps, unless I'm incorrect, how's Rebel Grown considered AZ when they're from Humboldt County? Yeah, they have product in AZ, but not homegrown native from AZ. What's different, what they're doing, bringing their genetics here, than say Cookies and Alien Labs and all the California companies, etc. coming here. Too
Chomps,
high for that.
Yeah, you have
too high for that.
You have some explaining to do, Chomps.
We need your enjoyment rating other than fire.
It was fire.
I said 8.1.
Oh, nice. I was thinking of a nice solid 8. Just
8?
because the high didn't last long. Like, I'm pretty chill. I just, wanted it to be a more profound high. The taste,
I feel like high-wise, it's got my heart a little bit.
Yeah? I wanted more.
But granted, remember, I was in like a whole state before we started the show, so.
I wanted more. But I give it a nice 8.
8? And I said 8.1?
8.
So we're damn near in line with each other on that one.
Yeah, it was good. It was dry, though.
It was dry, and that's something,
Yeah. That only makes me wonder how much better was it when it was like, wet or brand new.
What's kind of funny though is to anyone who, and again, I'm with you. I want wet, sexy hash, but a lot of people think that dry hash can't be good, and that's a great example. This is a much drier. Did you show them?
Oh.
Much drier consistency, but it delivered on the terps. They were fire. They were mouth coating.
Coating of the mouth.
Yeah. So, obviously the sexier, the better. But he's trying.
Hey, don't you? He's trying.
I said he's trying. He's trying for y'all. He's trying for them, not for y'all though.
It's a little dry, I guess, in my opinion. I don't know if you can read upside down.
Okay, so Chomp says, I only say that because the one entered was grown in AZ. But I get what you're saying. And then Hash Trees obviously said, whip it up. Whip it up if it's dry.
No, you can't whip that up. It's like whipping chalk.
Yeah, no, that would have just made it more crumble.
That would have just pissed me off is what I would have done.
Also, him and I just killed the jar. We basically just took 0.4s to the face.
Gone.
She's gone. Okay. One Super Boof jar down. Verdant, winner from last week, Blockberry to go. In case you missed last week, we introduced a brand new hash company to Arizona, Verdant. They brought the Zorro to the Zorro battle. They actually got a cinch higher scores from us than Grow Science's Zorro 99. So not only did they take the belt last week, but moving on to this week, it was perfect to feature them again in the Super Boof battle. Verdant's already been in the chat and they updated us. This is Blockberry, which Super Boof is a pheno of Blockberry, sourced by them. So should not be the typical Arizona Super Boof that's been going around, but obviously should have some similar type features, but who knows, maybe it goes more what is it, Blackberry? I already forgot the first part of the cross. It's Blackberry something and Tropicana cookies. Yeah. So maybe it takes on more of the Blackberry, but we'll see. And we've already discussed it a bunch. There's a bunch of Super Boof in Arizona that has been going around that him and I have both experienced. We just experienced a really good jar. 2 solid scores, an 8 and an 8.1. Gonna be tough to stack up against that, but I'm excited. I'm excited. So, part 2 of today. Oh, go ahead.
Hash Trees, I'm chasing Verdant. Someone let them know I need a jar. Yeah, someone in the chat definitely let them know. We're not gonna say it because we don't want to get taken down. So yeah, just anyone in the chat, let them know where you can get that. Hey, Instagram is a bitch.
All right, we're about to crack the seal on the Blockberry from Verdant.
It's got more of like a orange juice smell.
A little bit lighter than the first jar. Also, no gas for me. Like as where that first one, on the back, I just that kind of spicy gas stood out.
No spice on this.
It's not. Okay, it's opening up. It's opening up.
I want to dig into it.
It's opening. It's already opening up. I got nothing crazy, but I already smell what I just said it didn't have. I do smell a smidge of it. It's not as gassy. Again, not that orange gas, whatever that is. It's not quite, but it does have it in there. But it's much more smooth. It's much more to his point. I don't know if I'd say orange juice for me, orange juice, but citrus.
Yeah,
100% citrus.
Almost grapefruit juice, but not a sour.
Yeah.
Look, I dug into mine.
You did? Okay. So in general, though, it is, I would say, a little bit lighter than that first jar.
Carefree's in. Where's Carefree? Carefree's like far, right? That's
Carefree
is in Glendale.
I don't know. To us, that's far.
If I don't even know what that town is, that's like crazy.
It's opening up though. It is. I like that.
We each got a little Grammy we can fucking mess around with. What are we gonna do with that? Are we doing grams?
No. Jesus Christ.
That would completely fuck us up.
Yeah.
Like, you would go into a coma.
There's never an episode 33. Just 32 is where the show ends.
Where it ends. What happened? Oh, one of his lungs collapsed, actually.
Thank you guys for tuning in to Monday Hash Live. Your favorite hash review show. Every Monday we review that Arizona hash. We are on our second Super Boof jar of the day. Shout out Verdant, reaching out to us, wanting to be on the show. Definitely. Once again, another solid jar from them, but very, very light. As much as I do enjoy that it's opening up, but right now we're dealing with light. Oh, a little bit denser than I was expecting. Color is not in a bad way, but interesting. Oh wow.
Yeah, that's because I'm the tech whiz.
Shut up.
They go, hey, make that look.
I swear, one guy called him the Wizard one time, and now he's fucking.
No, he didn't just call me the Wizard.
Shut up.
Can I do it?
Shut up.
Call me the Wizard. Shout out to fucking the shark.
Shark attack.
Shark attack. I want to take it down. For me,
this one, it does not smell that much different from that one, but leans less into that like I said, the gassy orange zip, and it goes a little bit more into the floral notes we were talking about. Not that it's overly candy sweet, but floral sweet. It goes a little bit more into that. Much prettier of hash. Way easier to work with, not dry at all. Very gummy, in fact. Like, I pattied mine down, but it's still very, like, a moist patty. Yeah. For how much I've patted it, though, you just want more of the smells to come out. I'll be interested to see how it dabs. Of course, I'm going to take a fatty, so it's going to deliver what it's going to deliver.
It's going to do what it's supposed to do.
But you agree overall, right? Lighter?
Yeah, lighter.
Yeah. But good smells, but just lighter, not as intense.
Not as intense.
You agree that it leans, like, it doesn't have as much, like, zip on it?
Like the sour, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's more sweet.
Yeah.
I like it. Like I said orange juice because it's, like, more sweeter.
Okay.
As opposed to grapefruit. I mean, it's grapefruit, but no sour.
Okay. You know the deal. We're about to heat up and go in on our second jar of the day in the Super Boof battle. if you got hash on you, I know Chomps has fucking the exact hash we got.
I concur.
Definitely like a sweet
Should have
grapefruit.
concurred. I agreed. Definitely a sweet grapefruit. I concur. Definitely concur.
What was your rating on the Smacks jar, Chomps?
He said 8.9.
No, that was Hash Trees.
Oh shit.
He came out of nowhere. I don't even know if that was for that, but he came out of nowhere with his own 8.9, and then I was waiting on Chomps.
Hash trees trelation. I agree. Definitely like a sweet grapefruit. Should have concurred. Concurred.
8.4. Hell yeah. 8.9, 8.4, 8.1, and 8.0. Nice showing, Smacks.
Good job.
Smacks typically, I would say, scores in that like 8 range.
Wow, 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 wow. But it was an 8.4 all the way to the end. I've been slipping on the jar for a few weeks now. Nice. Let's see what Instagram has for us. Cheers, enjoying some AJ Sour D 2.0.
Ah, I just had that one. Wait, from who? Pedroia? From who? I'm pretty sure I just had that jar.
Oh, we're not gonna go into the don't. Just watch last week's episode for that comment on the disorderly conduct. I don't want him to get worked up again. He already got worked up earlier. Don't just go over. You know what? I'm gonna go back to Twitch. We'll see you later. All right. See yo first time chat. AZO. Damn, I can't read these. AZOM bien penguin.
Listen, guys, I'm old school. I like heating.
Oh, God,
I get it. No, I get it. No, I get it. I get it. It's not great for the show. 2 guys heating torches. I watch the shit I see on Twitch that y'all watching, like people playing video games and shit. It's like, come on, okay, I get it. But I try to talk while we're torching. It gives us I don't know. I just don't like those machines. I'm sorry.
He's sorry.
I'm not worked up though. I am.
You are worked up. I can see the vein in your head like pop out. Yeah, see? Lost for words.
No, I like those machines are great for what they are. I feel like it affects my dab. It's the same way. You know what this guy said? He wants to get me a new rig for every episode because we literally are at a glass shop right now. But you change anything in my setup and it like I've mastered flavoring. It's not that I can't taste flavors in other ways, but
Cheers.
I master it my way, and that's how I master it as good as I can. And so, you know, it's the same thing as like cleaning a rig. The torch has always been a little weird to me, but I love dabbing, so whatever. I mean, the torch makes everyone feel weird. How fast did you go? What would you go? 0.5? What'd you go?
Shit.
Okay. Oh, really? It's opened up a bunch since first opening it. The thing about this is one of those classic jars. It's opened up, but only someone, like, it does take someone with a nose. Like, you gotta really get in there and keep smelling it. It's in there. Like when you get in there, it's like a, you know, all these smells, but just it is light. Okay, 520, just like the other one.
going in on the spin mill.
Wow.
That's funny.
Both great jars. Both great jars.
Wow.
Both great jars.
Wow. Okay.
But that different cut.
I'm gonna reheat mine because I did go low.
Ooh, yeah. Who the fuck makes 8 jars of rosin?
Nah. We just had this talk. Nah.
Cheers, Abby, a baby. Ooh.
AZ Zombie Penguin. No. Me and the homies just had this debate over the weekend. I don't know if you're talking about something specific, but no. We worked Michigan. I don't know, for those that know, we're big Michigan Turk people. Michigan used to only do, all the companies sold them in 1/8 jars. It was this big thing. Oh, no. I know. And I get excited. I'm not actually like worked up. I just get excited. And me and the homies were just talking about this. A lot of Michigan companies used to only do 3.5 gram jars. But like, to try a company you've never tried, and for the record, so everyone out there knows, I used to be the guy that was preaching hard about like, why are they doing 2 gram jars? Like, we want to try this shit. Like when I first got into rosin, I was like, what's with this 2 grams? Now I'm like,
What's with the 1 gram?
Now I'm a 2 gram. Now I'm like, the 1 gram sucks.
Yeah.
I'm like a 2 gram defender. Like I be fighting for the 2 gram jars, and then these 1/8 jars kill me. They kill me, the 1/8 jar. The only way someone's buying an 1/8 jar is if you like guarantee, you know, I've smoked this company, I love this.
There's a company out in Colorado, was it Laser Cat, that makes 1/2 ounce jars. Just
So
fucking,
baller. So
just
basically baller,
fucking
yeah.
crazy baller. And the jar is like basically a blown up small jar. Like literally a blown up small jar. Like that jar just blown up to fit 3.5 in like a big, like a little puddle. Not filled up just to make it look crazy. I think, yeah, Laser Cat does it. It's funny.
Okay.
Ooh, Laser Cat.
Blackberry. Now that I've had it, it's safe for me to call it super boof. What I'll say though is my nose nailed everything. Everything that I said pre-dab, I'm gonna say post-dab. It lacked the zip of the first one. The terps. What?
I was not mad at that.
The terps were very comparable. Like the base terps were very comparable. What I'll say about I'm calling it the Blackberry just for sake of ease. Their Blackberry, so it lacks the zip, kind of the orange gas, and it's, you know, when I describe certain jars, its terps, though light on the nose, come across very natural. It comes off more natural, not artificial, which artificial terps aren't bad, it's just like different lanes. It came off very natural. It leaned into that floral, which was much more soft on the palate. It's not that it just, it's about picking like which one you prefer, because both are, like, to his point, both are really good, and they are different. If you can notice, you know, what the little stuff,
The little tiny things.
but the base core is the same, and that's why I said what I said. Like, this Blockberry, it's safe to call it Super Boof now, because it had some of the main concepts. It was grapefruity, it was floral. Man. Tough for me.
Yeah.
The reason I'm like struggling over here a little bit is because I think I like this jar more, the Blockberry, but this jar is louder. The Smacks had louder terps and a louder nose. But I think I prefer these terps. It's just they're not as in your face, but I like it. I like, kind of to his point, I almost like the lack of the zip.
Yeah.
And it going more natural. Yeah.
What do you rate it? You give like an 8-8.
Oh, you go 8-8.
Yeah, double titties.
Damn.
Triple titties.
8-8, triple titties.
Yeah.
I gave the first one an 8-1.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
I like that.
I don't know. As a reviewer, I struggle because I always wanna give the louder terps, you know, their due.
Nah, that'll be in your enjoyment rating. You're in your power ranking. You can do that if you want. But you're just.
But that's what's gonna be weird, is giving one a higher score, but then having the other higher in the power ranking.
It's not.
This one has crazy zip to it.
I know.
It's like stanky. It's like,
I still have the
like
coatingness of
stanky.
this on my, like, because it's so sweet.
And this one's so much softer.
Yeah, it's zipped. Like zipped, peppered.
Man, I'm gonna. Can I give them both 8-1s?
Yeah, it's your shit.
Chomps, what'd you think? Did you just dab it with us?
No, he said he couldn't get some. Remember?
No, I thought Chomps did.
Oh, that was Hash Trees.
Oh, hell yeah. Went in on spin with us. That's what's up.
Oh, fuck. Organic lungs, living soil. Hell yeah. AZ local AZ. You want me to show that up here?
What? Oh shit, I had the 2.0. Or he has the 2.0. Interesting, god damn it. Wait, what the hell?
That was a while ago. Sorry.
No, I know, that's fine.
8.2 Chomps. See, he's
What did he give the first one?
He said 8.4.
He liked the first one.
No, see, I like
Smacks,
8.2.
yeah. And then 8.4.
And then 8.4, yeah. So, I mean, you're okay with. Why don't you just give it a fair 8.15?
Because one has to take the belt.
8.15 then.
But here's the thing: if I go Smacks, then it's a draw.
Well, then that's up to you. We're gonna leave it up with you.
I either need to give this one an 8.0 or an 8.2.
It's up to you. Which one did you enjoy more? It's all about which one you enjoyed more.
I enjoyed both, but because this is our fucking rating show, I think, man, am I gonna give it to Verdant? I think I enjoyed the Verdant one just a smidge more.
like which one would you dab again?
I would dab both again, but
Which one would you dab first again?
This.
That? Okay, there.
I'm going 8.2 for the Blockberry from Verdant, meaning it is a clean sweep for Verdant. They win another week They won the Zorro week. Now they win the Super Boof week. But those are two solid ass jars.
And then here's a little comment. Definitely not far from Super Boof. I enjoy the cream notes that shine through. The Super Boof I've had in the valley has stronger grapefruit tropical terps.
Cream.
Cream. I just say sweeter. Which is, I mean,
Yeah.
it's good cream.
To me, it's sweeter, more natural,
Yeah.
softer, like I said,
Yeah.
of terps. And though the terps have opened up much more since having it, which is nice. But I was gonna say, even though they were lighter terps, it came through more on the dab. But they didn't come through as much as this, the smacks. And the one part I do agree with Wise Bud Kyle on is he's right that this Valley one has this strong ass grapefruit, and that's what that, you know, I keep calling it a gas and spicy, but that is exactly what that is. Hard. Honestly, these two are damn near equal to me, but again, because we're on a show and we gotta pick, I am gonna stick with the pick of Verdant by a smidge. Love.
AZ Local Z. Are you? Yeah, baby. What does that mean? Is he part of it? Are you part of them?
Huh?
Is AZ Local AZ part of it?
8.2. So he must have tried it. Or he was talking about me. Oh, he's talking about me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
okay,
wondering
yeah.
if does he work with them?
Oh, yes. I
Yeah.
think so.
Cool. That's what's up.
Yeah. 8.2. I'm gonna go 8.2.
Shout out to that guy.
And honestly, both
AZ
jars were.
Oh, he grew it.
Oh, nice.
Wonderful job.
Yeah.
Great job.
What I love is. Fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say. I was gonna say something about having two great jars. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Both jars are
Phenomenal.
really nice, but they are still super boof. That's why I think both of us, they got lower 8s. Well, the one jar got a high 8 for you actually. So, but
8.
you know,
Triple titties.
but still solid as fuck. Yeah, very solid.
Mm-hmm.
So Verdant takes the belt again. New company on the block, coming out with solid terps. They
Yeah.
kind of seem like their role is almost like the new Summit. You know, as far as
But I
just
mean,
like
Summit still
that, like
exists.
company. No, I know, but it's
Yeah.
their role,
Their place in this.
their place exactly. So like, Summit was that kind of out of nowhere, like, you know,
Doing good.
the brand that no one kind of was talking about, and then it's like, oh, they have good shit, and then they kind of had good shit for a solid period.
Yeah.
And they were kind of getting a name. But anyway, that's kind of what I'm seeing from them, is like solid work from a, you know, the brand no one's gonna know. If they keep up with the solid work, that's what happens, is your name will get thrown out there. Love that it's, you know, available out there for dispo people, you know, people who shop at the dispo, because there isn't a lot of rosin options. So it's nice. And they've had 2 solid jars for the rec market for sure.
Mm-hmm.
AZ Locals runs it all. Nice.
Nice.
Well, nice work, guys. That was
That was good.
close. It was close for me. And,
Go get her.
oh yeah.
Hold on. Nah, go ahead. It's okay. You can't see me.
Verdant takes it again. There you go. Verdant takes it again.
Oh, you're about to add Instagram? Catch us on Twitch, because we're about to head on there. So please
Thank
join
you
us
for
there.
tuning in on Instagram. If you tuned in on Instagram, thank you.
Yeah,
And now we're to Twitch.
Yeah.
Twitch, the Twitch stream. We got 2 reviews out. We pulled the belt out for Verdant.
Don't read it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as it's there. Just don't read it, because.
Yeah. Plus, we're off of this now, so that's
Okay,
good.
cool.
Yep.
But still.
What's the last jar we have from them, by the way? Is it Blue Noons? No, it's the white Ronts.
We have the last one we have is the white Ronts.
White Ron. Okay.
RONT.
And Verdant will also be featured on
A later episode.
they have one more jar for us, so they'll be on another episode too. It won't be next week. They've had a nice little run here, winning the belt.
They need rest.
They need the rest.
Mhm.
We do have something in store for you though. A nice little what do you call it? Mid-tier battle. Mid-tier battle from some solid companies, not quite Power 5 companies, but from some companies that some people they have their fans is what I'm getting at. And that would be, we have a battle between what's their name? Gorilla Gang.
Oh yeah.
Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Gorilla Gang Extracts.
The Cran Z times.
Cran Z
Too much Z.
times TMZ going up against a lot of your guys' favorite Abundant Organics triple stuff. So Gorilla Gang Organics going up against Abundant next week. Did I say the strains? Yes, I said the strains. I'm so high. So yeah, we'll have another battle for you. It's White Runts. Yes, I knew it.
Yeah,
White
but
Runts.
it's RO.
I know. See, and we're gonna do this next week. We're gonna do this next week. And Chomp's got the White Runts. Awesome.
There
Chomp's,
we
that'll
go.
probably be in like 2 to 3 weeks. We're gonna have one off week in there, so but it'll be, put that in the fridge, store that one, Chomps.
Right, freeze dry that.
I know you have a shit ton of terps. I know you can do it.
Sounds like a Power Ranger episode.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, but next week, Abundant Organics versus Gorilla Gang Organics. That like mid-tier. We featured Gorilla Gang Organics a few times last season, or maybe we did a whole episode with them. Yeah, we did a whole Gorilla Gang Organics episode. We haven't featured them this year at all. They've been a little bit quiet. They just had their drop, so perfect time to feature them. And then Abundant Organics, I was making like some inside jokes there, but basically there are certain like rec buyers really seem to love Abundant Organics. We've had we've had an up and down with them. Their last jar was their highest scoring jar for me ever, but yeah, so we'll see. It's a nice little intermediate battle. We'll see. We'll have a lot to talk about for different stuff.
All right, we got a quick question. As
Yeah.
a first-time viewer, if you don't mind me asking, I don't know a better way to ask this. Say if you had to smoke the same strain the rest of your life, what strain would that be, and who made it? If you don't mind me asking.
Okay, I love this question. This is a great question. What is their name? Scanner Payback. Scanner Payback. Great question. I don't know if I've ever actually done this with Hashington. I'm pretty sure I have, but the way me and Bob, the classically way we ask this is if you were stranded on an island and the island, like we're talking Castaway style. This guy stranded on an island. I knew he was gonna. I was trying to avoid it. Stranded on an island. What? Okay, so let's say this. So you're in a plane. It crashes on a fucking island that no one knows about, and you have fucking Wizard of Rosin is the other passenger, and you guys crash. What is the one strain you want that is just growing in abundance? And so now you've crashed with the wizard. He can make any rosin for you, or you guys can just fucking harvest it. But basically, you're stuck on this island with this one strain. It's gonna be the only strain you can smoke. It's gonna, when you wake up and smoke, you're gonna be smoking this strain. Right before you go to bed, it's gonna be smoking this strain. Anyways, that's how I like asking this question. But that's a simpler way. Like, what's the fucking one strain that you could smoke for the rest of your life? For me, if I'm on the spot and you're not giving me any time to think, I'll just shoot at you real quick. Gary Payton is my easy answer.
Mine's sour diesel.
Are we taking another dab?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna take another dab, and then that's gonna give me some time to process what you guys are saying and give you a better answer, just in case I don't want Gary to be mine.
Gorilla Glue number 4? What the fuck? You might as well just bring an Elmer's fucking box of glue with you.
By the way, love your answer. I didn't even get to say sour diesel.
Sour diesel.
Love it.
Fire.
Love your answer.
Especially you know which one.
Keep posting your answers. Love that people are posting their answers. I see a Gorilla Glue 4 from the Berserker. I see a Sensi Star. What about you, Scanner Payback?
Yeah, what would you choose?
I'm pretty sure Fuck Mids, when we did our own podcast 15 years ago, and I asked this question, I'm pretty sure his answer was fucking sour diesel, which would be a crazy throwback.
It's a good strain. It's a solid strain. And you said it's growing next to me the whole fucking time? Easy. You shit right next to that bitch and it's gonna grow. I swear to God.
I don't know what these alarms are even for.
What do you say? He sounds like a Power Rangers episode.
I see 2 people answered GDP, and my comment to you guys, which everyone likes what they like, and I love hearing all these answers, but I'm gonna shoot some shots at all of you. The GDP lovers.
Permanent marker.
You're gonna wake up and the first thing you're gonna smoke is gonna be GDP.
So we're gonna wake up and go back to sleep.
You're definitely
what
not.
What the fuck else are you gonna do on an island?
Hold up. They're definitely not making it off the island. You guys are like, we're stuck with GDP. Kick back,
whatever, bro. Shit.
Yeah, let's just fucking shit. Yeah. And Wizard just. Actually, that's a good thing. I don't think I've ever had Granddaddy Purple Hash rosin.
That's fire. That sounds fire.
That's like true Granddaddy Purple.
It probably doesn't yield. Right?
Next time we're with Wizard, I want to ask him. I want to be like, bro, you had to have.
I'm gonna guess. This is gonna say. He's probably gonna say it probably doesn't wash because the head just dissolves or something like shit.
100%.
Or it doesn't yield or some shit.
Yep. No, you're spot on. You're literally that's the fucking answer.
You said you were stranded. Yeah. I'm on an island.
You said you were stranded.
Yeah, I'm on an island.
I know we're stranded, but what if you smoke some like Doctor Who or green crack, and then you're like, you know what? I smoked some green crack and I built a raft because I'm so fucking like. And then I'm not saying you're gonna make it. I'm just saying, you know, depending on the strain you pick, might depend on your outcome.
Yeah, see, everyone knows.
Everyone knows GDP doesn't yield. Coming from Berserker, he's hilarious. If people only knew, if they knew who that was coming from, they would get why that comment is actually like 1,000 times funnier. I didn't even get first time chatter. Welcome. Permanent marker. That's probably been my favorite answer from the chat so far. Permanent marker. Fuck yes. I didn't touch on this one.
He said
OGZ or neons for me. Never had neons. OGZ is probably another up there choice for me.
Yeah. Then Naomi said if you said we were stranded and we both grow no till living soil currently.
Wait, what?
Yeah, if we were stranded and we both grew no till living soil. You're getting lost in the sauce. Okay. Yeah, let's move on.
Okay. There was one commenter, Forbidden Jelly.
Yeah, that was a good
probably
one.
That's probably one of the more interesting ones to me.
Heavier one, for
like
sure.
GDP makes sense to me for people's favorite. I don't know if I've ever heard someone say Forbidden Jelly. So good answer, Wise Bud, Mr. Kyle.
I never take the ads off your bangers.
I don't know. I just gotta melt it.
Okay, second one would be Maui Wowie. I mean, I don't know. Now you're just choosing tropical strains to be with the theme of being stranded on an island.
Jelly bean and forbidden fruit is what makes that strain up. Okay. Yeah, so it has
Forbidden
a little
jelly?
bit of heaviness to it. Maybe you could find some of the phenos on the island that lean a little more jelly bean.
Delish?
Yep, I got you.
Nobody knows yet. Spin Melts is in the valley. Crazy fucking strains. We're gonna try the Delish, which is what they're 1 gram, the 1 jar exclusive that we got. What's
It'll
the
be on
cross
the next
strains?
drop, though. Skittles and Sweet Retreat.
Ooh, yeah, I wouldn't be mad at Yellow Sushi either.
What?
Yellow Sushi, that'd be a nice one to bring. That'd be a nice one to bring.
What, to the show?
No, to an island.
Oh,
That'd be
good
fire.
answer. Good. That's kind of random because for some reason I hadn't thought of it, but fucking great answer.
Great answer.
Damn.
Just like shit.
I'm just mad I didn't think of that. I've been over here kind of thinking and then getting lost in my own thought because I mean, like to not pick Gary would almost be, but they're like me and the homie were talking the other day. RS11. I sleep on RS11. I fucking love that strain. I do. Every time I have it, I end up like being obsessed about that jar.
Some rainbow sherbs.
Yeah, rainbow sherbs. For me, all my answers are gonna be like hard hitting, like happy hybrids, as I like to call them. Shit that gets you stoned, but shit that like still puts you in a good mood. If you over smoke them, they're gonna have heavy effects.
What do you
yeah.
mean?
It means like you and like that sesh we had yesterday. Whatever we smoked, because you went to bed not hella early, but you played like 3 games and
Did
then
I?
were like,
I don't
I'm out.
remember. Oh yeah.
And then honestly, I only played 2 more, and I was like, I was
We
tired.
took some crazy dabs.
I was
yeah.
tired.
Yeah.
Have I had Rain Man yet? Yes, I have had Rain Man from Kaya, and it's fucking amazing. Love that one.
Scary Peyton times stuffed French
Yep.
toast. Nice.
It's like, I feel like it's a little more heavy for the high purposes, but terp purposes, it really does lean into that. It has like a richer Gary taste, and it really like syrupy Gary. Yeah. I thought those were fire. Oh shit. Okay, I'm good.
Also, before we forget, let's start to also touch on was it Legends of Canna? Beating those guys with proper dunks.
Oh yeah. We were touching on it earlier. We actually had Smirk in the chat. Local grower, local legend, Smirk, freaking his company. Actually, I wanted to ask him. Fuck, we should ask him when we had him. I don't know if they had to pay. Most of the time when you're on proper doinks, it's a competition, and it's like you pay 10K to enter your hash or your flower. So I'm curious if they had to do that. But anyways, local Arizona Legends of Canna has won 2 rounds of this competition, and they've beaten 2 Cali companies in a Kush competition, in a gas competition. That's crazy. Cheers.
That's dope.
Love that one.
Also, if you didn't see, shout out to Hetty T's for providing those stickers on those doinks. Those little fucking things.
Nice.
Yeah, he made them. He also provided what's it called?
Oh yeah, cause so Legends has won 2 rounds in this competition, this gas competition. Genius genius move by Smirk, he released Doinks. And now, what this man said, they had these fire stickers.
They
from
put the stickers on the fucking thing, right?
Shit.
That and they did Desert Doinks. It's pretty cool. So, you know, the Valley providing for the Valley and the Valley showing up for us, I guess.
That might have been the most Z that came out. Wow. So dope. Oh, I love that jar. Anyways, fucking, I wanted to touch on, I wanted to say one last thing on that Rain Man. I feel like it's Gary P. driven, which I did already say, but the Stuffed French Toast has a really, like, they're definitely dance partners for the most part, I would say. Yeah. Like, just a mouthful of, like, fucking rich gas.
Gasolina.
Dessert. Yeah. Totally forgot. I think there might have been one other thing. We touched on that. We touched on next week. We touched on Smirk. Dope. Dope.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for sticking around. The people that stayed late for the after part of the show. Episode, Super Boof episode. I think it's safe to say though, like I and it's no offense to Super Boof, I don't know if we ever have to do another Super Boof jar again for this show or for Crack That Seal. I've covered so many goddamn jars of Super Boof. But having said that, Super Boof episode, both jars came to fucking play today, which I love to see. I love dabbing actual good shit. Smack Super Boof, loud as shit, more grapefruit, more gassy. And then the Blockberry by Verdant ended up taking it. Again, new company on the block, but putting out decent work for sure. Real strains. By a hair for me, by a little bit more than a hair for him, but both jars stood out. Their Blockberry was a little bit more natural, floral, grapefruity, but in the sweet way.
Yeah.
So, thank you for tuning into the Super Boof episode. Thank you if you tuned in for even 1 second, 2 second. Make sure you watch the replay. If you missed it, tell your friends, your kids, your dog. Make sure we get those watches up, likes up.
Likes us. Yeah. Cheers, guys. Bye.
We out. We out.
Yeah.